Hi and welcome back to the Nerd Shelves. I'm Judy.
And I'm Michael, and today we're going to talk about the three things we love about
Draftosaurus.
Draftosaurus. Okay, so Draftosaurus, the three things we love. Do you want to start?
Yes, please.
Okay, number three.
Okay, number three, I like how it's kids friendly. There are many games that we play that our kids really like. They love the components, they love the pictures, but it's too hard for them. We have been, well, not, I don't know about you, but I have been. We have been looking for games that kids can join. Some of them are really hard, but this is perfect for family. It's good for us to play. It's good for kids to play.
Yeah.
And I love the sparkle on their face when they finally develop a strategies and it work. It helped them to gain points.
Yeah.
I love that.
Totally. Yeah, I actually think this is a great family weight game. We have games for kids. We have games that our kids love and are made for kids, but we would never play it by ourselves.
No.
Right. But
Yeah.
this game is a game that adults love, kids love. You can play it with the family, or we'll play it by ourselves, and I'll even play it in my game group as a filler game. It's great for everybody.
Yeah, it's really quick too.
Yeah, it can be quick. Absolutely.
that's
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Good.
Yeah.
How's yours?
Okay.
What's yours?
So my number three is, so I love any kind of drafting in games. But what I love about the drafting in this game is that there are some drafting restrictions and placement restrictions when you roll the die.
The die, yeah.
The die rolling, the restrictions that you have to follow is a great mechanic in this game. So basically, each player takes turns rolling the die, and either a location on your player board where you can put dinosaurs or the T-Rex will show up, and everybody else has to follow that restriction except for the player that rolled the die. And I think that's really cool because it gives that player an opportunity to go anywhere and have a better placement than all the other players.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I think it's great. So on the board, you have the coffee shop side, you have the washroom side, you have all the grasslands at the bottom, or grasslands at the top, the forest at the bottom, or vice versa. I can't remember.
Yeah, forest on top.
Yeah.
And
Grasslands on
yeah,
the
at
bottom.
the bottom.
And then it also has where you can't place where you have that kind of dinosaur, or you can't place where you have another T-Rex. It's just all these different
Yeah.
restrictions, and I think that is a really cool mechanic.
Yeah, I like it. It's very simple too.
It's very simple, yeah.
And the one thing I like about that, they give you one last place to go. If you really have nowhere to go, you can go in the river and
True.
still get 1 point. That was really good. So no one's stressed about not
Yeah.
going anywhere and lose
Yeah.
a big point or anything.
It's true. You never actually lose a dinosaur. You can always put it in the river, which is cool. So if the restriction comes up and you absolutely can't place your dinosaur anywhere, you can put it in the river. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's my number three.
I like it.
Yeah, cool. Okay, number two.
Number two, I like the players' interaction. So in this game, you pass around and then everyone drafts dinosaurs. I really like that because you kind of look at other people's other than yours. Because
Yeah.
some games you just focus on yours, right? And you don't
Totally.
really see what other people are doing. But this one, you get to look at what other people are drawing and, oh, is it going to come back to me? Am I able to get it now or next round? Because
Yeah.
that also affects your strategy, right?
Totally.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a really good point. There are lots of games, they're like basically multiplayer solitaire, where you're really just playing your own board and everybody just plays their own board and then you count the points at the
Yeah.
end. But this one, you take a dinosaur out, you place it on your board, and then the remaining dinosaurs you have, you pass to the next person. So you're kind of looking at the other person's
Yeah.
board to make sure you're not passing them something they need. And yeah, that's a good one.
Made me sweat a little bit when someone draw the dinosaur I want and like, oh no, I wanted that one.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, I'll change my strategy. So it's like keep you on your toes.
Definitely.
Yeah. One thing though, I kind of wish they would come with balls, like because we use our wooden balls for the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's really fun in the balls that you can kind of shake it around.
Yeah.
Kids love it, and all
Totally,
that. The
yeah.
little hands can work on it.
It's true. That's a really good point. In the game, it says just to hold them in your hand, and you want to keep your dinosaurs hidden because you don't want the other players to know what's coming to them.
Yeah.
But when you're playing with kids, it's really hard for them to hold 6 or 5 dinosaurs. So we use little wooden bowls, and then you can just pass the bowls around.
Yeah.
And I like that feeling of passing
Nice
the
and
bowls.
neat too.
Yeah,
It
keeps
doesn't,
everything
yeah,
together.
it doesn't drop and all that.
That's actually, I didn't put that on my list, but that's a really good one.
I like
the
it.
player interaction. And that's why I love drafting in games.
Mm-hmm.
Some games have drafting at the beginning of the game or the beginning of a round,
Mm-hmm.
but this entire game
Entire game, yes.
is focused on drafting, and that's great player interaction.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What's yours? Is
Okay.
that your second one too?
No, like I said, I didn't even put that on my
maybe
list.
it's first one.
It's
No?
It's such an obvious one. The game's called Draftosaurus, and I didn't even put the drafting part on my list.
Oh, I like it.
Anyways, my number 2 is I love the fact that the player boards that you're placing your dinosaurs in is double-sided.
Oh, right. I love that too.
Yeah, so there's a summer side and a winter side. And you can either play the summer side or play the winter side. Or you can play the summer side, then the winter side, and add your scores together.
Yeah.
And the summer side is the basic side, and it has the I guess, the easier
Yeah.
placement
Basic.
rules, the basic ones.
Yeah.
And then you flip over to the winter side, and they're a little bit harder, a little bit more, not complex, but yeah, it just makes it a little bit more thinkier.
Yeah.
If that's a word.
I remember our 7-year-old was suggesting, Dad, don't you think it would be more fun if we do it in pattern? And then Michael just flipped the board and said, oh, right there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because on the summer side, there's one pen where all the dinosaurs have to be the same. And then there's another pen where all the dinosaurs have to be different. Oh, yeah. And she said, what if we just had patterns like
I know.
orange, yellow, and it is on the other side.
It is so cool. Like I say, this is very good for kids to develop their strategies.
Yeah.
It's just very inspiring as well.
Yeah.
For them to think, like right there, they think of the game, and then right away she started thinking, oh, what if
Yeah.
the game goes like this, right?
It's
I
true.
love those
Yeah,
inspirations.
I agree with
So
you.
cool.
Yeah, and it's so cool to play with our daughters, especially at that age, because they're just really starting to develop that part of their board
Yes.
game. Yeah, this is that's awesome. Yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
love it. What's yours?
Okay, so that was my number 2. So
Yeah,
number 1, what's your number
number
1?
one. It's too obvious.
Too obvious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the dinosaur meeples. Because a lot of games, especially like dinosaurs, they come with tokens.
Yeah.
But this one is actually meeples. And I'm actually fascinated. Because when we play, our 7-year-old and 4-year-old, they're naming the dinosaurs and calling their names while I
Yeah.
was puzzled, like, because I'm not very good at dinosaurs' names.
Yeah.
And they know all their names
Yeah.
instead of calling out colors. And that is so cool.
It is so cool.
I just like the real meeples.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're feeling the meeples, not just token, right?
Totally.
I love
yeah.
it.
No, that's a really good one, and that's actually my number 1 as well.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just so good, right?
Yeah, but so I've said it in several videos before that I love wood. I love wooden meeples. I love wooden components in games.
Mm-hmm.
And okay,
The solid of it.
ever
yeah.
since I was a child, I love dinosaurs. I've been obsessed with dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most boys are, I guess. But most kids are, I should say. Not
Yeah.
most boys. Most kids are.
Yeah.
And I love dinosaurs, and I love wooden meeples, and I love just, the holding of them and passing them around. And not only that, how colorful they are.
Yes.
Every dinosaur is so bright.
Bright
yellows
color.
and blues and reds and pinks, and each one is a different kind of dinosaur, like you said.
Yeah.
There's the Stegosaurus, the T-Rex, and just
It is so cool. Because
Great
in different
mechanics.
pens, you have to either put same ones together or different ones. And it's just so clear to see. Bright
Totally.
blue, bright green. It's very clear.
Absolutely. So not only are they the different dinosaurs, but they're completely different colors.
Yes.
Like we have games where tiles are supposed to be light green and dark green.
It's so close. You can't even see it
You can't even
at
tell.
nighttime.
Yeah, that's Carpe Diem, by the way.
Sorry.
The light green, you can't even tell. But these are just so bright and colorful, and Yeah. Oh,
It's so good.
Oh, you're so good. My number one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
I wonder if that's everybody's number one.
Yeah,
Please comment below. Let us know if that's your number one. We want to know.
Absolutely. Now, I thought about this when I was making this list of my top 3 things that I love.
Yeah.
I thought about this. I thought, I like this game. Mm-hmm. This game is staying in our collection.
Yeah.
I will play this game with the kids. I'll play it with my game group. But would I like it so much if it wasn't dinosaurs? Mm-hmm. If it was just, I don't know, marbles or just something abstract? Would I like it as much? I don't know.
Yeah.
If they weren't nice wooden components, would I like it so much? I don't know. I think a game where you're actually physically drafting and passing the tokens around or passing the meeples around, the fact that they're wooden and it's
different shapes and
Exactly. It's just a complete package. And I think the fact that I don't know if I would like the game as much if the meeples weren't as nice has to be my number one.
Yeah.
Has to be.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, many other games that it makes it feel just ordinary, right?
Exactly.
But this one, the meeple makes it
extraordinary.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Yeah, it makes it different than other games.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so there you go. So anyways, that's our video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below and the notification bell to get notified with new videos.
Yes.
We would really, really, really appreciate the support.
Yeah, we're going to try to upload more. Depends on what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
in this time of we're still stuck at home.
Very weird time nowadays, and I really hope everyone try to stay positive.
Yeah.
Yes, there are many things happening around the world, and it's definitely not under our controls.
Absolutely.
But we're all gonna try to stay positive and help each other. Yeah, if your friend is not in the good vibe, give him some positive vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
In the board gaming community, we're doing our best to help support.
Yes.
But not just that, with friends, with family, within your own community, just be positive, be there for each other. It's a tough time right now, and just try to get through it, and we will get through it.
We will.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Now go get another game off of your nerd shelves. Take care.
Bye.